Cześć. Dobra, to kontynuujemy. I co mamy teraz zrobić? Słowo honoru. Mamy trybów. Czyli szturm. Tak, tak.
I'm glad you came.
At your service, sir.
I'm about to give the order to bombard Talmberga. And since it's mainly thanks to you that we still have a trebuchet, I think you should have the honor of the first shot.
I'd be delighted.
To smash my castle? I can't say I share your enthusiasm.
Sorry, sir. I didn't mean it like that.
There's nothing to it. The men will load the trebuchet. All you have to do is pull the lever.
Well, I suppose I could manage that.
Then we'll bombard Talmberga for several days. Sir Robard will explain what comes next.
Serio przez kilka dni? Czemu? Z tobą mam pogadać.
My humble greeting.
No
There was
to...
precious little.
That's how it goes in war. But God stood by us. And in the end, they're nothing but a
Well, they're apt to wait till a man nips off into the bushes to relieve himself, lifts up his chainmail tunic and
because you know just who you're up against.
What do you think?
Dobra,
He
powiedz co tam
definitely
myślisz.
knows what he's doing. And all that wild talk of his.
Do you think there's any truth?
I've never seen such weapons used, so I can't really judge.
There's something in the matter.
A few of them have taken to their heels. If they stop in Kutenberg, I'll be glad enough.
If those were the best of Ishvan's men, they could be lurking in the woods. They'll probably wait to...
My fear exactly. Until Toth is hanging from the gate. But in the meantime, I'll be glad to know the
Of course, Sir Robard. Would you like me to bring back their gear as ever?
That's not necessary. I trust you, Hal. You don't even have to do the...
O,
Load the trebuchet!
a nie, żadne zadanie się nie odpaliło.
God be with you, Henry.
I co?
Good day, Henry.
O, zaczęli. Naciągałem liny, tak? Tak.
God save you, Henry.
O. Fajne podwyższenie, żeby to fajnie widać było. Dziwnie, że tutaj nie ma żadnej... A nie, jest tutaj lina, okej. To już tak spoko. Okej, co? I tutaj się ładuje kamyczek, tak? Wystrzelcie mnie. A,
Be a
dobra.
bit more careful. Henry, I'm glad you came.
No okej. I co? A, tak, to się ten... Wtacza tutaj kulka.
God save you, Henry.
Nie no, ale to aż tak nie może być ciężkie, żeby to, że tego się nie dało po prostu przetoczyć. Już nie przesadzajmy.
Welcome, Henry.
Tutaj przepycha to przez teksturę. No i fajnie.
Hey, Henry's come to see us.
No to... Wielki moment. Wszystko gotowe, wszyscy się odsunęli.
God save you, Henry.
A, okej. Powinna być jakaś chmura dymu. Przynajmniej, a no... A, no okej. Co teraz?
Sir Divish.
Sir Divish said you tell me what happens next.
We're going to watch Istvan shitting himself.
That's all.
For a few days at least. So if you have anything to attend to, now's the time. Just don't forget to come back.
Aha, czyli znowu no trzeba poczekać, tak? Aż trwające 2 dni zostanie zakończone. No dobra. Poczekamy te 2 dni. Dobra. Wrócę do tego materiału już drugi raz, bo za pierwszym razem po pół godzinie mi się OBS wykrzaczył.
Since Sir Divish's colours still aren't
Więc
flying
no.
over Talmberga.
Just so. That Istvan's a stubborn bastard.
Super.
Right, when do we...
There's no reason to wait. Are you really ready? You won't have another...
I'm ready.
No ja jestem
Glad to
gotowy, no.
hear it. We're going to attack on 2 fronts. The north gate and the attack will be split into different stages.
How are we going to attack the gate?
We'll try to do as much damage as we can with the even if that's true. We'll have to charge.
Portcullis?
Fortunately, it's wooden, so we'll be able to...
And what's the plan for attacking the west wall?
First, we have to get men to the wall, which is no easy matter as soon as the ladders are in place. Once a few of them get...
How will we take the battlements?
Either by scaling the west...
And the inner bailey?
That will be tough. Even if we... The castle is designed, so we'll be like hen... We'll have to either fight our way through...
What about the living...
There, I'm worried most about the hostages. Once we're inside...
I think I've...
Do you want to join the attack on the wall?
I'll help with the attack.
I'm proud of you, Henry. You've changed from an insolent pup into a tough, reliable fighter.
No.
And as God is my witness, we will kick those whore sons' arses.
A village lad and an old soldier? This man must be shaking in his boots.
If he's not shaking, then he doesn't know what he's got coming. Just one last thing, though. No matter how good the plan is, something always gets fucked up. Keep your eyes open and take advantage of every chance. Help your comrades and don't go rushing in where you're outnumbered. We have to take the castle gradually. One position.
I'll remember that.
Good luck to you.
Good luck to you, old soldier.
Dobra. No i stoimy. Tak, no myślę, że nawet się tak 40, może 50 wojowników tutaj zebrało. A i łocznicy, no. Teraz wygląda ich na mniej. No, perspektywa robi ten. Charge! Ja widziałem chłopa z kijem. Ale okej. Może tak chciał sobie pobiec. No, wczoraj to się już szybciej, no. Dobra. No i widzicie, no trzeba, jak bym to powiedział, osłaniać ludzi z drabinami, no. No to biegniemy ich osłaniać. No to wchodzimy i użyjemy sprytnego myku. Ups. Aj. No dobra, no. Dobra. Dobra, niech oni to po prostu zrobią. Strzelanie z łuku z bliskiej odległości. Aha, pewnie strzał już nie mam, tak? Coś... A, teraz swojego trafiłem. Dobra, już koniec zabawy, wchodzimy na ten. No tutaj mieliśmy przejść, tak? Tak, tędy. Ja od tyłu. Jezu, 30 FPS-ów tutaj jest. Wcześniej tego, że nie było. Tak gorzej, tak źle. Dobra, tam pewnie jeden tylko jest, no to niech go dobiją. Dobrze, oni się tam zaciekle. Dobra, udało się. No i 20 minut tych cutscenek teraz. Sobie posłuchajmy.
Sir, we should give the order.
Let's see if Istvan Toth can worm his way out of this one.
Don't tempt fate, Hanish.
Istvan! It's over! You want us to come and get you?
I wouldn't advise that. Your friend Divish wants to see his wife alive again.
And Sir Radzig? Are both hostages unharmed?
For now, Hanush, unless circumstances change.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. My guest is also safe and sound, but he's also quite keen to go home. I imagine you feel the same way. It's been a long time since you warmed yourself at your own hearth.
I'm in no hurry. I've plenty of supplies here, grand view and excellent company. What more could I want?
Your freedom!
Freedom? Freedom to get an arrow in the back?
Sir, we're all noblemen here, all bound by honor. I give you my word as a knight and lord, and that of my companions. If you release Lady Stephanie and Sir Radzig, you may leave the castle with your men and go on your way unharmed.
And just how far will we get? What good will it do me if your men attack us in the woods instead of here?
If you give me your word of honor that you will leave and never return,
No wiem,
I
już ładnie
promise
te
you safe passage to the
doładujące
boundary of
tekstury
this
w biegu.
kingdom. What happens after that is up
To
to
znaczy w
you
locie.
and the will of God Almighty.
Very well then, but I want a small safeguard. I'll give you her ladyship, but Radzig comes with me. I'll release him in Skalitz.
Out of the question! Is our word not good enough for you?
Is mine not good enough for you? I swear I'll release him when I get to a safe distance.
I'll go with him, Hanush. Let the Lady Stephanie have her freedom now.
Father!
Don't worry, son. I trust Lord Toth's self-interest more than his word. He wouldn't be fool enough to harm me.
If you're certain, Radzig.
Prepare horses and supplies, and tell your men to pull back. We'll come down.
You heard him. Get to work. And any man who breaks this truce answers to me.
So, are you really going to let them go?
My word is my bond, Henry.
He's a cutthroat and a liar. Good men are dead because of him. What's to stop us from skewering him as soon as he sets foot outside?
Our honor.
If you let him go, he'll do the same again. Or worse.
God's justice will find him. And then he'll get a taste of my mace.
If we break our word of honor, we have none. And without honor, we are nothing. Never fear. Your father will
No.
be all right.
We'll hunt down those vermin yet.
Bring the horses.
Here she is, as I promised. Not a hair on her head harmed.
Divish,
Stephanie.
forgive me, husband. I'm sorry
For what?
for letting them into the castle.
Come now, my dear.
Pani tak
You're not
przenikanie
the
tekstur.
I didn't know who he was. He said he was your friend.
Did he hurt you?
No.
I hope your word can be trusted.
Certainly more than yours.
If everything goes as agreed, I'll set Radzig free in Skalitz. If anyone tries to follow us, I'll kill him.
We won't.
My apologies for keeping you from your father, but you'll see each other soon enough. Oh, I almost forgot. Your sword. I expect you'll want it back after all the trouble you went to. Actually, you know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you.
I look forward to it. Yeah!
Yeah!
Quick! To the battlements! We have to see which way they go! Oh, they really are heading for
Oh.
Skalitz. Mount up, Henry.
You've heard what he'll do if we follow them.
We're not going to follow them. We just have to collect your father. Or do you want him to walk back here when they release him?
Dobra, jedziemy.
The way you found Tom, sneaking into Brannick all on your own. Well, what I mean is, hats off to you, Hal. You wouldn't catch me doing that.
Truth is, I didn't think much about it. I just felt I had to do it.
No i teraz sobie pojedziemy ich
What should I
trochę.
say to him?
Don't worry, it'll come to you. You'll see.
Well, I just hope he'll be there. Alive.
No będzie żywy, no. Trochę spoileruję, no ale no, już to widziałem. Ja w sumie to takie trochę dziwne, że...
What do you think? Will Toth keep his word?
The noble, right?
Yes. So am I.
So Radzig will be there.
Dziwne tak, że no... W każdej grze ktoś umiera, nie?
Not long ago, I only made plans
Jak
3
ktoś
days
ważny
ahead of
albo no...
most. Maybe I really could do something for Rattay and its people. Something really big. But there'll be plenty of time for that later. This is quite a turnaround, isn't it?
What do you mean?
How long have we known each other? A few weeks?
Something like that?
Before that, I was chasing wenches around Rattay and you were digging turnips. Now look at us. A pair of veterans.
I was an apprentice blacksmith, not a turnip digger.
Same difference, you silly bugger.
Pierdolę. Już wczytaj się szybciej, kurwa. Gra. No. Niech już się zrobi szybka podróż. Uff. A wcześniej się udało tak, że ciągle były po drodze. No nie wiem, no. Ale wcześniej też jechałem po drugiej stronie, a to nie wiem, może też coś ma znaczenie, choć nie powinno.
Move on.
Te krzaki, które były przed chwilą. Albo to może była trawa?
I'm glad to see Ishvan kept
Przepraszam.
his word, sir.
Not half as glad as I am, Your Grace.
Well, we kept our word too. And now Toth has had his head start and he's fair game. Which way do they go?
To the north, but I would be careful, Sir Hans.
Fear not, Your Grace. I've twice as many men as he. Well, I won't keep you any longer. I'm sure the two of you have a lot to say to each other. Let's go!
Let's go.
You alright, Father?
I am. They treated me quite decently. Although they did steal my horse, so I'll have to go back on foot.
It looks like it's all over.
Not by a long shot. It won't be over until we get this mess cleared up.
And catch that bastard.
No, trzeba będzie odbudować zameczek.
Would you rather we killed him? Even if it meant Lady Stephanie and I died too?
No, of course not. But what was to stop us from killing him after the exchange?
Honor?
Honor?
If the word of honor of a nobleman could not be trusted, then he would never have agreed to the exchange.
And where's the honor in abandoning your son?
You know how it is. We were young. It happened. And I couldn't marry a commoner. Then your father, Martin, came along and took care of both of you.
He knew it.
What? That I was your father? Certainly. He was a great man. He took you as his own. And always kept an eye on you. Of that you can be sure.
I know so little about his past.
He told you nothing? Oddly enough, even though you don't have his blood, you're very like him. When he was around your age, he became bored of his trade and set out to see the world. He lived through many adventures, even fought in a war.
In a war?
Yes, in Poland, I believe. And I don't think he cared much for it.
That's why he wanted me to stay at home.
He spent some time in Prague, then settled in Kuttenberg. But it seems he quarreled with someone there and finally ended up here. You know the rest.
I loved him, but even so, I somehow always had a feeling I didn't quite fit in.
It was in your blood, I suppose.
I lost the one thing I had left from him. Your sword.
Ah, the sword. It's not my sword. It's yours. For a moment there, it was so near, yet so far. Oh, well, it can't be helped.
It was almost within my grasp, but just then I had something else on my mind.
Well, I think we may yet have a chance to get it back. This business with Toth is not yet over, unfortunately.
That's a chance I'd welcome. Not just to get the sword, but that bastard Istvan too. And then I'll find that German whoreson who torched Skalitz, and I'll slay him with it. I'll never forget his face. Or his name. Marquardt von Aulitz.
Those are noble intentions, son. But don't forget there are other things in this world that are worth living for.
Like what?
Look around you. Blue skies overhead, green grass underfoot, beautiful girls. Good wine, a few good friends, and a fine steed under your backside. Those are things worth living for. Though I can't deny that swine who killed your mother must pay for what he did. But it's better not to dwell too much on that at the cost of those other things. On the subject of steeds, I think we'll have to ride like the Knights Templar.
How's that?
2 up. One day I'll tell you how they got their seal. You can take the front.
Nie rozumiem, o co chodzi z tą pieczęcią.
It's like I always imagined it would be, teaching my boy to ride. Although it would be better if you were a little smaller. My word, it's all go today, isn't it? I wonder who this is.
I think I know. It's Margrave Jobst.
The king's cousin? I wonder what he wants. I guess we'll find out soon enough.
No. Jak się pojawiają napisy, a po napisach będzie znowu kawałek. Także, no. Ja się z wami żegnam tutaj i następny odcinek pewnie będzie wtedy ostatnim odcinkiem, no. To do zobaczenia i elo.